Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 8, the Hunted free play for LEGO Jurassic World. This is actually going to require that you have already completed the story, that you have the Dilophosaurus, which is found in Level 3, as well as the Velociraptor found in Level 4. Now, some people are saying if you complete the story, you'll have a couple of raptors, so you might be able to get by with those two. I personally couldn't find them, so noob alert. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get to getting. We're on the second area here, over on the far right of the main map. And then we're going to slide on in and select the Hunted free play. Now, right off the bat, you're going to want to head off onto the left-hand side. As you can see that I got a mini kit almost the second we started this. And the good news is if you miss it, you can return and get it. But on side note, you're going to want to make sure that when it turns back to the right, or I guess it's a little bit of a bend, and you're running towards you, you stay on the right-hand side of the screen this time. You can see I'm like running into the wall like as hard as I can, and I actually get the mini kit. So woo to the who, and make sure that you don't end up being a T-Rex shoe, if you know what I'm saying. And we'll keep on running, trying to stay out of the way. And those are actually, there's a lot of blue studsies along the way of this path. And, ooh, as you make the final turn, make sure that you jump just in time right before the waterfall to go ahead and get that final mini kit. Once you get to the new area, you're actually going to head on over to the left-hand side. You're going to need a character with tracking ability. We're going to go ahead and pull out Robert Muldoon. He hasn't had any love in a little bit, so we'll give him his 2 seconds of fame here. He'll follow the blue foot trail all the way around. It kind of does a ziggy and a zaggy, and all of a sudden we drop to our knees and start digging. And we find a bunch of parts, and oh, look at that. It's a mini kit. So we are just stacking them up right quick. That's 4 already knocked out. And we're going to go ahead and save the first of 4 people. It's actually 5 characters it says you need, but there are 4 moments. You pretty much can't miss this as long as you get that character right there. So make sure that you pick him up and save him, because otherwise, all the rest of the 3 moments that you need to have, they are all required in order to advance the story. So the only way I didn't get it the first time is because I didn't get the first one. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and hop into this dino dung pile with our favorite dino dung diver. And we're going to build up the pieces, which actually it looks like a nice little lawnmower there. I wish my lawnmower did the work for me instead of me having to go out and do that. Reese isn't quite old enough. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. All right, as we make our way through, we actually see a little bit of a dig pile here. So we're going to stop and build up the parts, which actually, it's a bone piece, so you're going to need somebody with bone building abilities, and it's going to be just fine to use old Dr. Grant. Once you build them up, you can go ahead and reel in the mini kit. I'm sure you saw it out there floating. It's not like it's a surprise or anything. Not to mention it's labeled in the bottom. Speaking of the bottom, right after that moment, you're going to actually want to head kind of towards the screen. There's actually a little spot that you can run out, and you can throw some T-Rex pee down, and the old TP. Yeah, that's right. Build up the parts, and booyakashow. Mini kit is yours. All right, it's not too much longer before the next mini kit, but I would be doing us all a favor if I would go ahead and remind us that we do have quick links down below for all of the collectibles and all of our free play videos. And pretty much any video that has collectibles in multiple spots, we'll usually link those down below. And as we get the true survivor requirement, we also have to switch to a character that has the crowbar ability, so we can pry open this log here. We used old Nick. He's come in handy quite a few times. And as soon as you get inside the log, head left, and you'll go ahead and pick up the 7th mini kit. So these are just stacking up quickly, are they not? Speaking of stacking up, we're stacking up a pile of dead Dilophosauruses here, or Delos, I don't know. What do you guys prefer, Dilophosaurus? But keep on keeping on down the way, and all of a sudden we'll come to this big old bone crossing thing here, kind of preventing our path. We're going to go ahead and switch on over to a character with the agility ability. I swung and missed there and grabbed Alan instead of Ellie. And then we're going to go ahead and slide on under. A couple ankle biters approach us, but no big deal. Go ahead and give them the old pow right in the kisser. And we'll pick up a ton of studs as a result along the way, and we're going to go ahead and build up the pieces that we smashed out here too, and it's going to give us a crank, which gives us a lift. So upsy daisy, it finally gets high enough, it breaks it and provides access to the rest of our characters. And there is, in the back corner over here of the opening, as you can see, you kind of get stopped. I showed the raptor here because I wanted to point this out, because you can actually miss that if your camera angle's funny enough. But you're going to want to make sure that before you advance from that raptor attacking the next character in the path there. I guess he's not even attacking anybody. He's just there. And we're going to go ahead and go up to the top of the screen, though, and we're going to snag, eventually, a minikit in this pile. I don't know if it was just me or if you really have to shoot this thing like a gajillion times. But, yeah, I ended up getting it eventually, and that was the 8th out of 10. Now we're going to need somebody with the lock bolt cutter ability. There we go. We're going to snap that lock right in half, and at that moment, the little ankle biters run out, and the raptor runs off. So now this gives us access to keep on keeping on. Now, there's also a watering spot here. It's just a couple of extra studs, nothing too special. But it is a bluesy, so we go ahead and stop. You know us. Got to get them all. All right, so I told you there was 4 moments that actually kicked down with that amber brick, and here is the second of 4. So this will actually free the second person being attacked. As you can see, 2 of 5 there. And we advance a little bit further, and we see not 1, but 2 people are being attacked here. And this is 1 moment, but we are going to free 2 people. So it's kind of basic math there. Hopefully we're all on the same page. But in order to free these guys, though, you're going to have to sneak on by. We chose Ellie as our dino dung diver in this particular time. And we not only pulled out a blue stud, but we pulled out a bunch of bits that will build up. And look at that. It's the ice cream man. Don't you hear the music? And that'll chase them off. And look at that. We got 3 and 4 right there. So only 1 guy left. And spoiler alert, it's not till like the very end of this video. So if that's what you're looking for, go ahead and use the quick link down below as we kick that raptor right in the mouth and kick him off us. And we're going to keep on down the path. And we come to this final little area here where there's the glass. Make sure you come towards the screen, kind of in the left corner from the glass on the pickup there, or whatever the vehicle that is. And we eventually smash a bunch of stuff and find a raptor scent trail. So we're going to go ahead and switch on over to our raptor. And we're going to follow this scent trail all the way down and around the corner. And look at this. It's a raptor picnic. It doesn't look like, well, it looks like they're vegetarians, so that's interesting. I thought they were meatosauruses. Oh. And basically smash the picnic basket into pieces and reward yourself with the mini kit. You actually have to build it up there, too. But if you haven't figured it out yet, the raptor can build, so that's a nice little bonus. And as we mentioned, there is some glass over here. We're going to keep on keeping right on by. And we're going to find this little gate back in the right-hand corner. And as you might remember, it's a bunch of shrubs. So we're going to switch on over to Alan and tear it down. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Inside here, we find a little rock wall. And we're going to use Nick again to go ahead and pry this open. Inside, there is one last step that you need to do. And that's find somebody who can go in the dark place. I am not scared of the dark. So we grab that. That actually wraps up all 10 of those mini kits. And now we just got that one last moment coming up for that amber brick. But it's not for about another 30 seconds. So we select a character that can scream as loud as my son can talk. He's got a high-pitched voice. Hopefully Reese don't hear this. My bad, dude. Sorry. It'll all change at some point. I promise. And we've got... ooh, look at this. It's a burger. I don't know if the raptor's really in on it. He's kind of hollering and saying, hey, I got a big burger. I don't know. Anyway, it's now distracted, and it allows access down the final pathway here, which, if you follow it far enough, we'll get a little cinematic scene where our lawnmower is still chasing that raptor. And a little bit further down, the last character gets pounced. You pull out a character with the camera ability. Take this photographic moment seriously, ladies and gents, because it's going to give you the amber brick. Thank you, Nick. Look at that sideways hat, all looking all hip and stuff. All right, there it is, 5 of 5, and the amber brick is ours. So, oh yeah, check it out. The Hunted free play level completed. We got a handful of studs. We'll get even more because we got all the mini kits. And yeah, let's see here. True Survivor was ours. It was pretty easy. Got that pretty early actually, and we only have the 2 times multiplier, so that's nice. Like as promised, we got all 10 of these mini kits. What do we got here? I don't even remember what that is. That's a interesting looking dino. And the amber brick, which gives us, ooh, the Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. Gosh, I should just make a video of me trying to pronounce all the different names. That would be pretty comical. Yeah, so, that's going to wrap up LEGO Jurassic World Level 8, the Hunted Free Play. And we did get all the collectibles, and hopefully we did it in an efficient and entertaining type of way. And if you have any questions or comments, or maybe you have a suggestion for us, head on over to any of our social pages, like Facebook, Twitter. Comment, vote, subscribe down below, and you can always head on over to HappyThumbsGaming.com, which is the home of our product and gaming reviews, and also happens to be the home of our LEGO Jurassic World Trophy Achievement Guide. So if you want to print some stuff off, or you want to follow along, or maybe you're ahead of the video series, whatever the case may be, you owe it to yourself to go ahead and stop by and check it out. Links for that and all of our social networks can be found down below in the video description, as well as the quick link. So yeah, as for me, that's going to go ahead and do it. Until next time. Whoa.